How you doing, world? This is JJ, and welcome to African American News Channel. Today we have some very interesting stories for you guys. So please stay tuned, subscribe, hit the like button, and comment below. Now, our first story of the day is about an African woman who's currently living in America, and she wants to know, why do foreigners want to move to America? She can't understand. She want to know, why do all the foreigners want to come to America? Watch this video.
Why do
So I
foreigners
have
come
been
to
asked this
America?
question so many times. Why do you foreigners want to come to America? Why do foreigners come to America? The people in America are not kind. They don't treat other foreigners well. Why? Why do you want to come here? Why? And I do not speak for the entire Africa. I do not even have the power to do that, honestly. But I speak for my people. I grew up in Uganda, and I think the biggest reason why people want to come to America, first of all, we idolize America. We put America on our bar stool. In so many eyes, America could never do wrong. I personally think different. I've been here, I've seen it, But even prior to coming to America, I could not believe the slightest wrong thing about America. I couldn't, no, I couldn't. How could I? I'm adopted by Americans, and I remember my mom telling me when I was younger, there are like bad things about America, and I would not believe it. She would tell me even like funny things as, oh, there are disabled people in America. It's not, the idea itself is not funny, but me thinking, what? There are disabled people in America? There is homeless people in America? That notion was crazy. Like, how? It's America. They're successful. They have everything that I might not have. They have the money. They have all that I've ever dreamed of. And just hearing that, my mind could not process it. The biggest thing about why foreigners want to come to America is because of poverty. Across the board, this is the biggest thing why people want to come to America. America is very successful. There is so much opportunity here. The freedom itself is something. People here are not tied down by culture. They can freely speak about anything. I personally came here for college, but anyone who studied the exact same degree as mine back in Uganda, I am 10 steps ahead of them just because I came to America for college. As much as our people are kind, generous, hospitable, the nature itself is beautiful, the scenery. At the end of the day, this does not put food on the table. This does not educate our children. This does not pay their bills. This does not give us the dream life that we all want. We appreciate the friendliness, and for us, we believe that is part of being human. But that's not the goal. Going to bed settled and knowing that your kids are educated and will have the better future, that's what we.
How'd you guys like that video? Was she right or was she wrong? Please comment below. Now, our next story is about an African American woman talking about corporate America. She says some pretty good things, some pretty interesting things, and give information people probably never heard of or didn't know about. So take notes. Watch this video.
It's one thing that you've learned as a Black woman working in corporate America. I'll go first. Don't go out of your way to do anything. Nothing. Do your job and that's it. The moment that they start to ask for things outside of your job description, just simply request a salary adjustment. Not a raise, not a promotion. Those are two different things. A salary adjustment. They don't care if you're sick. They don't care if you're disabled. And if you're a woman, girl, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care if you're pregnant. They don't care. Zero accommodations for you, but you will be expected to accommodate for them and bend over backwards for them whenever asked to do so. And guess what? All you have to say is no. And if it feels like it's getting to be too much, leave. Just that simple. A lot of these just apply to people in general. But if you are Black and you hear the word aggressive, run.
How did you guys like that video? Was she right or was she wrong? Comment below. Now our next video is about a Jamaican woman currently living in America, and she's pissed. She says she's tired of black people talking about Black Lives Matter when they haven't even really been through nothing. Whew. It's about to get hot. It's about to get hot. Watch this video.
I'm so tired of this Black Lives Matter conversation from Black Americans because most of them have no idea what it's like to live in fear of their lives. Ask the people from Libya, ask people in the Congo and all over Africa who have had to leave their homes and their countries because their lives were actually in danger. Meanwhile, you guys are probably on your way now to the mall to go to the Gucci store. That's privilege. So don't talk about your lives are in danger when y'all live such a plush life like all the other Americans do. You're as American pie. So please spare us. Especially the ones who leave Jamaica and places in the Caribbean to go and live in America, to go and talk about Black Lives Matter and your lives are in danger. Please. So you left your good country, your good sun and sea, and go America to live in fear of white people? Seriously, are we supposed to believe that? That it's so bad over there that you left good Jamaica to go and live in that?
Now that was hot. I need some water. That was hot. Now our next video is about a Black American woman who says she's fed up of Americans going to other countries and complaining that the food ain't good, complaining that they don't have the same necessities as they do in America. She ain't playing no games, y'all. Do she got a point or do she not got a point? Watch this video.
This type of behavior really looks like, it makes us look fucking ignorant. Like, it really makes us Americans look really stupid and ignorant when it comes to shit like this. How you gonna go to somebody else's country popping your shit like that? There's cities in the United States that are also dirty. And actually, DR is pretty much beautiful and peaceful. I ain't never felt uncomfortable here. I never felt like somebody was going to rob me. Maybe because I didn't come down here like with my nose up. And then how you gonna come to a Spanish speaking country expecting people to speak perfect English? I don't know. I just like wish that people with that type of thinking would just stay where you at. Like, don't travel nowhere, especially like if you're gonna be going other places and looking down on people and not willing to learn and experience, you know what I'm saying? And actually learn different perspectives. Like, ever since I came here, I actually learned a lot and learned from different point of views. And I think a lot of us really be like persuaded about what we see on TV about these other third world countries, when actually these countries have so many resources and are pretty much beautiful. I really feel like if you have that type of thinking, just stay where the hell you at and don't go nowhere. Period. Anyways, I'm about to finish drinking my little Presidente and enjoy my nice little Sunday. I'll talk to y'all later.
How did you guys feel about that video? Was she right or was she wrong? Comment below. Now our next video is about an African American man who says he knows why foreigners want to move to America. He knows why. Watch this video.
Man, I love foreigners, man. You know, that motherfucker might say I'm a goddamn foreigner. I don't know. But for real, I love foreigners, man. And whenever you meet them, man, they always so, you know, proud of their country, where they from. You know what I'm saying? And first thing they say, you know, oh, it's so beautiful. Like every time I meet an African dude, you know what I'm saying? Like he feel like he got to tell me that, oh, Africa is so beautiful. I'm like, well, bitch, why you ain't say? You know what I'm saying? I don't be getting that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't leaving nothing beautiful. Come over here and get a damn ticket for some damn weed. I ain't got time for that shit. Word up, man. Shit crazy. But yeah, they promote their country good as hell when they get over here. You know what I'm saying? Some of them do. Some of them will keep it real. Be like, man, that shit was a shit. That shit was a shit bag. For real, man. But everybody always say they come over here and, you know, do all this and shit. But I'm gonna tell you the real reason they come over here. Fried chicken, man. Ain't no other place got good damn fried chicken like America. I'm trying to tell you. Now that's the best goddamn thing we got over this motherfucker. Is fried goddamn chicken.
How did you guys feel about that video? Was he right or was he wrong? Comment below. Now our next video is about a Jamaican woman currently living in America who says Americans always ask, why do you people trying to come over here and imitate our accents? Why do you guys don't just talk in your regular accents? Watch this video.
I find it so funny when I hear Americans say, how is it so easy for foreigners to just come here and imitate our accents? And why do they pick up American accents instead of doing their own? Because you're not going to listen. You're going to listen to my accent the whole time and you're going to ask me where I'm from and if you've been there and if you've been near there and how you would like to vacation there. We're going on and on about how you think my accent is so cool. And we're not going to talk about the actual conversation we would have had you not interrupted me and asked me where I'm from and how long I've been into the United States and if I'm going back and how you'd love to live there and blah, 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 blah. And this is why it's so easy for us to pick up these American accents, you know? So you can actually listen to what we're saying instead of how we're saying something. That's all.
How do you guys feel about that video? Was she right or was she wrong? Comment below. Now our next video is about an African-American man saying, hold up, foreigners. Y'all think black people like America? No. Watch this video.
To my international folks, y'all think black people like America? No. Now we built this mug, but we don't like this mug. No. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's only two type of black people that like America. One, you was in the military and you fought for this mug. Or two, you cooning, you trying to get $1 off of this mug. The only time I've been called American is when I was outside of America. You think they respect me as an American? No. You must not watch the news. Now, many people often question, why don't black people leave? I got two answers for you right now. I got two answers. One is the basic one, which is uprooting yourself from all that you've ever known is difficult, and it's a hard process. Two is we've been educated institutionally and socially to dislike where we come from as black people. We've been told lies on what Africa looks like and how they feel about us. That's why I yell it so loud. Say it with me. Black is African.
No. Man. How do you guys feel about that video? Was he right or was he wrong? Comment below. Now our next video is about an African-American woman who says America is a scam. You want to know why she said America is a scam? Watch this video.
A scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore.
The United States of America? Because independence, freedom, liberty for who? Because it damn sure ain't women, black people, any person of color, the LGBTQ community, disabled people, immigrants, like the list goes on and on. The U.S. advertises the American dream and then gets mad when people come there to find it. It's giving, you don't know what you want. The United States has literally contributed to the destabilization and exploitation of countless countries. And then when people leave their house because you fucked up their place, you're mad. There must be a DJ somewhere because the tables are fucking turning. Because, like, it literally does not make sense.
like at all. It's literally the biggest scam out here. When you advertise your country as the place to find a dream, you think people not gonna show up to your front door? Come on now, sweetie. Let's think it through. And then land of the free, but you got the most people locked up? Sis, what's your brand? I don't know it. It's gonna
I'm back. How did you guys like that video? Was she right or was she wrong? Comment below. Now our next video is about a foreigner from Africa currently living in America, and he says he's been lied to, he's been tricked. He said he's been lied to so bad and he's been tricked. It should be ashamed. Watch this video.
Since the day I moved to America, they lie. My country, I used to watch American movie. You have like a Jessica Alba, you have like a Halle Berry. I said, wow, maybe if I move here, good job, I'm gonna have the nice lady. But when I come to this country, all I see is a hamburger and shooting each other. They lied to me. Where is this my Halle Berry? Where is this my nice woman? Is it disrespectful? Now when I see everybody, they look, I said, wow, he look like a hippo. My God. Ugh. At least, you know, when you are big in my country, we ask you, where'd you get the food? But over here, it's like, how can you get all that inside? I have to leave America. You know, I don't know anymore. I don't know.
How do you guys feel about that video? Was he right or was he wrong? Comment below. Now, our next video is about an African-American woman who's saying, hold up, hold up. African-Americans just don't speak English. We don't just speak one language. Some of us know how to speak multiple languages because a lot of people think that African-Americans just speak English. But that's not the case, as you're about to see in this video. Watch this video.
So a lot of people ask me how I learned Spanish, pero también me pregunta si soy Latina, pero no soy Latina, soy americana. I'm not Hispanic, I am American. Y pues empecé a aprender español cuando tenía 19 años. I started learning Spanish when I was 19 years old. Y no quiero decir que soy fluida en español. I don't want to say that I'm fluent in Spanish. However, I do feel like I am more so advanced. It's to the point where if I'm having a conversation with a native Spanish speaker, I can understand most, if not all, of what they're saying, and I can also respond back to them. Y para mí, lo más importante, the most important thing is que puedo leer y escribir también en español. I can also read and write in Spanish. I have a whole journal dedicated to it. So, yeah, let me tell you guys cómo ustedes también pueden lograr este nivel de español como yo. First off, I feel like if you want to properly learn the language, you need to have the passion for it instead of treating it like it's an obligation. And on top of that, the biggest tip that I can give you is immerse yourself in the language and in the culture. So I was studying Spanish in school. I mean, I was taking classes, but immersing yourself is way more important because you're able to apply what you are learning in the real world. And I'm just speaking from experience. I don't think that Duolingo and Rosetta Stone can actually help you become fluent. It can teach you some good lessons, but fluency, I don't think so. So while you are using those platforms or if you're studying in school, I suggest that you go the extra mile and surround yourself by all things Spanish like I did. So I started watching telenovelas. They're like Spanish soap operas. They're so good. And I watched Teresa, Ruby, y Lo que la vida me robó. Those are my top 3, y'all. Woo! And they taught me a lot. And they also taught me how to be sassy in Spanish too. So when watching these shows, I would listen in Spanish and the subtitles would be in English. But as I became more advanced, I started to challenge myself and I would put the subtitles eventually in Spanish. And then now, guys, I don't even use subtitles while watching anything in Spanish. I also strongly suggest listening to Spanish music, getting used to the dialect, to the culture, and even looking up the lyrics as well. I love me some bachata y reggaeton, and y'all know Bad Bunny, es mi esposo, ya tú sabes. And with any chance that I got, if I knew anyone who was Spanish speaking, I would always speak to them in Spanish and they would be so happy to help me. Like they would be so patient with me. If I ever made any mistakes, they would teach me. So guys, do not be afraid to make any mistakes nor put yourself out there and practice because That's how you learn, is mistakes. I know that sounds cliche, but it's highly true. Also, flashcards come in clutch. It was a way for me to learn newer words very fast. Also, I make sure to label everything in my apartment in Spanish. The window, la ventana, the couch, la sofa, the door, la puerta. That way, everything was just engraved in my head. So obviously a lot more does go into learning the language, but this was a really good start, and I also don't have enough time to explain anymore. But if you guys want me to do another video, I got you. I am willing to help you guys along the way, because look, I'm still learning as well, so I got you.
How did you guys feel about that video? Did she shock you guys? Did you guys expect that, or you didn't expect that? You think she's very, very, very brilliant, very, very, very smart, and she's very educated, and she's actually good at what she's doing as far as speaking other languages and speaking it that good? Comment below. Now, my whole take about these videos I showed you was this. What white America does is they show everybody in America, especially African Americans, that Africa is just poverty, people living in huts, people's hungry, diseases floating around. And then what white America do is they show Africans that all African Americans and people living in America is living good, living rich, living in big houses, driving fancy cars, getting millions of dollars, just living a life. As you guys see from watching this video, that's not the case at all. It's just reverse psychology. They show you guys things on TV that's not true. They show us things on TV that's not true. Because I did my own research. You guys should always do your own research. And for me doing my research, Africa is beautiful. Beautiful women, beautiful landscape, beautiful culture. And I can't wait to go out there. I'm even thinking about moving out there. I can't wait to move out there and be around my people, learn my traditions, learn my culture, and experience the things that you guys got to experience your whole life. And as you see, not all African Americans is living good. A lot of African Americans is living paycheck to paycheck. A lot of African Americans don't have anything. A lot of African Americans is basically going through the same thing you guys are going through. We all are trying to make it and trying to make a better lives for ourselves, our peers, and our families. You know, so before you guys argue and debate and go back and forth with things like that, remember, we are all one. African Americans are Africans. And we have all been lied to, so we cannot come together and strive, because they know if we come together and we strive, we will be unstoppable. Peace and love. May you guys be safe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned. Please subscribe, comment, and hit the like button, because there will be more exciting and interesting videos. Yeah.
I don't know what stylists need to hear this. Only thing I'm coming with, watch this, my ass.